Shalom. First and foremost, on the all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the 1/3 remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity. And I'm just coming back at you with another quick video, Lord willing, it's edifying, and it's going to be centered around a couple articles that I got queued up, and then we're going to get right into it. It's about RT News, and it's entitled America's Failed Weapons Test Shows Washington is Currently Hopelessly Outgunned by Beijing in the Race for Hypersonic Supremacy. So here we see that America is being outmatched or outdueled. They are no longer, America is no longer the most superior force on earth. They don't have the best weaponry. Not to say that America don't got some shit, because they got some shit, but they don't have the best no more. It was a long period of time where America was known as pretty much the, as the scriptures call it, the hammer of the earth. And now it seems as if America is a joke. These other nations are laughing at America because they see that America is on its way out. The recent test failure of America's cutting-edge hypersonic missile system is worse than they're letting on. The U.S. weapon, while technologically impressive, is impractical and virtually useless on a modern battlefield. See, so they spend all this money on these defense contractors to build these weapons and such for them to go to shit, to be wasted. Billions of dollars, man. Countless hours of time, just going to nothing, to waste. And these other nations see that. Here it is. You got North Korea testing their missiles, is going swell. China, same. Russia, the same. You got Iran. They working on their version of a hypersonic missile. But then U.S. is supposed to be the world's most superior power, the world's lone superpower, or top superpower, because China's a superpower. But they fell in tests, though. Fell in weapons tests. The announcement could not come at a worse time for the United States. On the heels of media reports about the successful Chinese test of a hypervelocity vehicle, the U.S. Air Force announced that a planned test for America's own hypervelocity weapon failed. See, here it is. China is unveiling theirs, and it, it flew around the whole world and hit its target still, But America can't even, successfully test theirs, man. So that goes to show you that America's weak. Because a booster rocket carrying a hypersonic glide body failed to launch. See? So, America is pretty much through, man. While this failure served to provide embarrassing headlines, the small print in the Air Force press statement pointed to a different reality. See? So it was embarrassing. This is a very embarrassing headline, man, especially if you're an American ally and you hearing shit like that. Matter of fact, let me get these first scriptures. This is Isaiah 14. And you know what? Nah. This is Isaiah 47. And 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And that's right, man. America is the daughter of Babylon, you know, and it's been living this luxurious life, man, since it's been you know, pretty much in existence, you know, through slavery and through, you know, all these different other avenues. America has been, you know, the top country on earth for a minute now, you know, pretty much since World War II. You know, they've enjoyed a great kingdom, the greatest kingdom to ever exist, man, you know, up until this point, you know. But we're in the time where this place is falling from its pedestal. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. And the men of Yahweh Shemel Shastone with the apostles and elders great millstone on down have been doing this, man, to the point where now you're starting to see it. You know, now these words ain't just words now. Now the prophecies are becoming manifest, man. You know, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. This is a very shameful thing, Babylon. Joey B, you know, it's very shameful. Women getting drafted. Y'all got these queer ass fucking commercials talking about, you know, a bitch being a, you know, having two moms and shit. What that got to do with the military, man? Now you got this report that y'all can't even, you know, you ain't firing missiles, right? Or you can't even, you know, launch your weapons, you know, pretty much good for nothing. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. So Yahweh Shai, man, is coming to bring vengeance upon Edom, man. You know, and America is going to be utterly destroyed, obliterated, wiped off the face of the earth, man. This is another article from RT News, and it's entitled "Lack of Basic Firefighting Knowledge, Failed Drills, and Poor Leadership Blamed for Loss of U.S. Navy Warship to 5-Day Fire." So now you got you didn't even lose a warship in a battle, but you lost it in a fucking fire. You know, and if you know anything about the military, especially the Navy, you learn basic firefighting skills and basic training, you know. But guess what? It's a bunch of women and it's a bunch of faggot ass niggas in there, and they can't do nothing right. You know, America is weak, man. You know, the loss of a U.S. Navy ship to a massive blaze was completely avoidable catastrophe. But management lapses on multiple levels, including the failure to activate the firefighting system, made the task impossible, a report claims. So probably had some simple ass women or you know, some simple ass betas up in there, you know, not doing their job right now. And this is in so-called peacetime. Imagine in wartime when the fire is from a submarine that launched a missile at you. You know, so now you got to put out a fire of a torpedo. You know what America's through, man. Some 36 officers aboard the Bohemi Richard were named as responsible for the loss of the ship, which caught fire near a San Diego naval base in July 2020. According to a 400-page investigation report obtained by AP on Tuesday, while one particular sailor's seaman apprentice, Ron Mays, was charged earlier this year for initially starting the conflagration, the report alleges that the vessel could have still been salvaged if not for the commanders and the crew's lack of basic training skills. And we talking about, you know, but this same military that's talking about pressing China for Taiwan. You know, we just seen what happened in Afghanistan. You know, America is through. It's on its way out. This is Jeremiah 50:23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And that's what the nations see, man. America's a laughing stock. It's through. Here it is. We entering the climax of everything. you know, of world history. We on the cusp of World War III. We got all these nations beating their chests and, you know, preparing for war and ready to go at it. And America, you know, can't even get a hypersonic missile to ready, man. Can't even stop a ship fire on board. You know, their own ships in the so-called peacetime environment, you know. This is Isaiah 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become as weak as we? Art thou come like unto us? See, and these nations see that, man. They see that, you know, you weak. You know, no one takes you serious, pretty much. You know, everyone's laughing at you. You know, you just, you know, in the eyes of the world, you're a laughingstock. You're a has been. You know, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee, and everyone's starting to see it, man. You know, it's a filthy, foul smell, and everyone's smelling it. You know, because America is rotten. You know, it's through. Jeremiah 49:7, concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And the answer is yes, man. The Lord ain't allowing you to do the things in which you've been doing, man. You know, flee back, or flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Dan, for I will bring the calamity upon the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. So the Esau, you know, your time is up. America's through. You know, and 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who cleave onto this nigga and his ways and his philosophies are gonna go down with him. You know, very violently. And with that, I only give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shabbat, Shem Rakakwadash, Wa Abba, Babal, and DTA.